What's up, guys? It's Mr. Jamvet, and today we are back on the Pokemon Showdown server. And today we're going to be doing this team by Irony. Shoutouts to him. We're going to hop right on into it. You know how we do for Uber Sundays, something real chill. And yeah, I haven't uploaded the past couple of days, but we're back. Actually had some really great days, you know, in the moving process. You know, a lot of you guys know, you know, I was in the middle of that. Excuse me. You know, when you have your routines, as I said, I go to the gym, you know, multiple times per week, and so, you know, kicking it at my folks currently, temporarily until, you know, the house is ready, and that causes, you know, shifting routines because my gym is nowhere near here. So my girl isn't here. You know, there's certain things, and I find like it was actually a little more annoying than I'd expect, especially for someone like myself, because I don't get thrown off easily. But I couldn't pinpoint it right. And then that's where the losing is good merch. Okay, also grab your losing is merch. Losing is good merch down below. It should be up as just pictures now if YouTube worked correctly. So grab that. So that's actually part of what birthed it. Dracovish is destructive, but not as destructive as this young Palkia. And then I just Calyrex. So I won't say too much as far as game. Actually, this could be Scarf. If it's Scarf, it dies. That's the Outrage lock. My Palkia is really nice to have. It would make sense to pivot to Magearna here. Either Outrage or you pivot to Magearna. I'm gonna go Eternatus as a mid-ground. Yeah, because that allows for me to get up bands. I could Sunsteel Strike first, but if he goes hard Dracovish, not as great as positioning because I Volt Switch, right? I don't need the damage on Mag. It's nice, but don't need it. And there comes the Dracovish. So now things get fun because Palkia quadras this Rend. Yeah. And so now I'm actually Lustrous Orb. My Hydro Pump instead. I figured Lustrous Orb, Hydro Pump plus Fire Blast. Oh wow. Definitely gonna KO. Fire Blast is more accurate. This just Palkia is so good. I don't have a ground type. Maybe if he stays in, he definitely goes for. This is not the play. I must hit though. Impatience there, guys. In a situation like that, Palkia is too valuable to even make that play. It's not worth the risk. He could Fishious Rend here. As I've assessed, okay, well, you know, Necrozma's purpose at this point is literally to check his own. As he Rends again, I disagree with it because you obviously open back up Palkia, something you cannot deal with, and so I just spatial Rend hard. You can go to Necrozma, but we saw what happened last time from this young Palkia. So he does go to Kyogre as the mid ground, but because of Palkia's just enormous bulk, this Kyogre might not even die if spatial Rend did that little. Yeah, he's a Soul Vest. No, he's like specially defensive. Obviously Rend isn't gonna kill. Thunder won't, but Ice Beam won't either. Rend is 120. Hydro Pump right now is 132. Like in the rain, literally people evaporate to this. I'm with Thunder here because if he went to Landers, he would stall out a rain turn, which he wants for his Dracovish. But at this point, he's just Calyrexed me. You know, he's just opened up Calyrex. So it's definitely Scarf. And so Marshadow is his only savior to King All is one. Dracovish is super slow, so it's actually not even faster than Calyrex, even if I wasn't Scarf. But yeah, guys, in that transition, you know, losing is good was born of me. Oh wow, it's gonna get evaporated. Me wanting that. And then I was like, you know, what if there are other people who are in alignment with this message? And so that's how it actually was born. But like when I tell you it released so much, like I call it gunk resistance. There are several words for this, but it was just like the understanding of like for example, when most people want to do something, they have I want to be a singer, but, and then they insert their reason why they can't do it here, or the loss. I want to be a singer, but too many people are singers, and now who says they're gonna pick me? Whatever their thing is, right? And so, or I want to talk to that girl, but I'm fat, and she probably doesn't like me, or she'll reject me, or really what that is I want to talk to that girl, but I'm afraid that I'll get rejected. And for me, what happened was the realization that quote unquote rejection is good. And when that shift happened, I'm like, get the fuck out of here. Now, I always knew this on a logical level, and I apply it unconsciously, but it helped bring clarity. It helped. I'm almost into it. It's because I decay every week, but it brought so much clarity to it. And so I'm super excited because I ordered the tank top, so when I go back to the gym, I might do one that says failure is good as well, because losing is good and failure is good is pretty much the equivalent. But I like losing because so many people have a negative association with that term when it's false. And somebody actually gave a really good comment that I liked, and he was like, you know, because he was confused initially, and then he's like, you know, MJ, who's considered, you know, arguably the greatest basketball player of all time. You know, a lot of people focus on the fact that in the latter part of his career, he was very dominant, but ignore when, what's it called? The Pistons messed him up. I think Shaq and Magic messed him up too. And there was another team that you think the Celtics. And he got clobbered, he lost. But then what came of that? Started lifting weights, started evolving. But had he just had it, you know, it's crazy. So it was just such a freeing thing, and this is just the beginning, man. This is just the beginning. I'm pumped. I'm actually gonna game plan this one out. Palkia, Rend, plus if he has Kyogre and is uncheckable. I can see him trying to pivot around, but Palkia almost uncounterable under his own reign. Uncounterable under his own reign because Bell is not taking Lustrous Orb. Sure. Necrozma's core purpose in this. So many ways to go about this, right? I think my Veltal is going to be super important. I can't let it get taunt. Well, I can because I have aromatherapy. It's not true. Giratina. Yeah, I'll overwhelm. I'll start knocking some items off. Overwhelm. Then, let me see, Veltal. So Palkia to scare that Kyogre out pronto. So this is what I was talking about. Palkia under Rain, huge issue for him. So I Rend first because it covers any Eternatus switch-ins, and Rend into Hydro Pump should kill anything. Thunder is a little tricky if he goes Eternatus. He goes Necrozma. Right, this is great because now, I guess this team doesn't struggle. I'm so used to having something that actually gives a damn about this Necrozma's presence. But if you replace Necrozma with Gen 2, you'd have a Hoover team from each gen. But yeah, I told you, evaporates under rain. Jesus, that was satisfying. Am I the only one who found that very satisfying? You know what I mean? Necrozma doesn't drop, and it just dropped. It would have been nice because usually Geomancy Xerneas would let loose right now, but it's not letting loose right now. Man, I want to pump just for the damage sake. Like, it's just gonna be such a satisfying pump. I'm gonna do it. Ooh, if that was offensive, it would have died. I think If it was specially defensive, we would have knocked him and I would have killed it with Thunder. The reason that mattered on his Veil so much is because that was his only Giratina Calyrex check. So at that point, tough situation there. If he tricks my Veil, I don't like that. I don't want Veil tricked. Xerneas isn't necessary. So if he tricks, I'd rather him trick this. If he Astral Barrages, it won't kill. Yeah. So push gonna shove, he goes to hole here, but likely to just, yep, boom. So we're probably removing Eternatus' item here. Eternatus item here, and oh, that's perfect. Because now when these rocks go up, because my Xerneas has max defense and aromatherapy, so I don't have to fear. Yeah, excellent. Oh, that's lovely. That's lovely. Do I need this to be at full? I do not. How much power Hex is gonna have? Oh my god, this is powerful. Oh my goodness. So Hex is gonna do 64 next time. So we just Draco meter here, and then Draco into. Actually, I think Draco might be stronger. Of course. Let's try this again. We just should Thunder Wave here, but come on. Nice. Actually, I think they're the same power. I believe Hex is what, 165. Yeah, should be the same. Draco 150. Yeah. So he expected me to go Necrozma last turn. I mean, get these rocks up for good show and for frustration. Now he should forfeit. Once these young rocks go up, all hope is lost. Most certainly should just trick here. He could barrage, but one, yes, super bulky. But I have Shadow Sneak, and well, I guess that's paralyzed. I shouldn't even be playing with that. But I don't want Yveltal tricked. As long as Yveltal's around, this never does anything, because that's literally what Yveltal is there for. So that this never does anything. As he goes to hole, as he should. And we just sack our Necrozma here. Go back to young Palk. Ooh, should be a faster than me though. But the rocks, funny, he defogged for his own. Like the rocks, the defog helped his hole that was already about to faint. So now Kyogre, but Calyrex is easily my best bet. Yeah, doesn't matter. No, Palkia is my best bet. Yeah. Good game, bro. I forget that people even think about stuff like that. Hey, always on the recruit. Always on the recruiting. Forever recruiting. I'm surprised he was Scarf Ogre, but I guess based on the thunder damage, I should have known. Hey guys, whenever you meet people on the ladder, especially cool guys, send them to the academy. The point is, you don't even need to worry about the channel. If you have the Discord link, you can send them straight to the Discord. Just make sure they're in the academy, so that they know that help is out there for them. You know? So to avoid any kind of shenanigans, I'll go hard. As you can tell, it's not like he just doesn't. There's just certain things that he needs to learn to tweak his game a bit. Because I haven't really done anything special in this game. All I did was switch, you know, and position. But yeah, we're trying to make the academy grow as large as possible. Regieleki versus no ground type. What you want to see? Luckily it's not terrain, because that shit would literally just sweep me by itself. Yveltal is going to be really important in this one, as you're going to see. Because it's going to remove Intoxic his, and remove Intoxic his Ho-Oh, or remove Oh's item. She's going to open up Calyrex, which destroys him. Straight up destroys him. So don't be surprised if you see a Calyrex sweep. And don't be surprised if Giratina just chomps on him. Just chomps on him. So phase 1, actually this was a, I was going to say this was a bad lead, because I don't match up well with Lecky. That's actually a sloppy lead. Even though it worked out, doesn't mean it was my best option there. So he U-turns, goes before me, and Rigidity Boots, interesting. So 1 down. Don't want a ton of damage on this. I'm faster. Care about I do. I'm thinking if I roost here, I guess I get somebody else's item, but if he burns me, then it's gonna be Eternatus. Actually, I'll stay in here. Okay, so he just brings it in already, which I didn't expect. So he's gonna Toxic here. That's fine, because again, Aromatherapy, Xerneas, especially Aromatherapy beats average Eternatus anyway, meaning the ones that don't have Sludge Bomb. The other guy had it, but that's super weird. Well, there was a guy who had it. Yeah, like there was a guy that played with like Substitute and stuff. Oh, he's Life Orb and that did no damage. That's what I like to see. So we're getting. I told you Yveltal was going to be a problem. A lot of value here. I guess people are starting to run Poison Stab. I guess Xerneas is gaining that much traction now. Interesting. So this was probably just Life Orb to attack. Okay. So, great thing about this, well, there's several great things here, but I'm gonna Rocks first on the off chance that, the off chance he does something along that line. And so now we get to position Palkia for power. Yeah. Please hit. I guess we hit versus the Eternatus, right? Come on, man. This game is like, Jam, you tripping if you think we're gonna make this game easier for you. Tripping if you think we're gonna make this game easier for you. I'm not sure what the Lecky is here for. I mean, okay. And now we punish the hazards, and Ho can't come in. Also, it's certainly. I figured as much when a U-turn. It's a non. Whatever. It's annoying Eternatus isn't dead. So it made this game a lot faster. So now we're staring down Necrozma and Ho-Oh. Because what I'm, wanted to assume, okay, he's gonna Moonblast me to death here. So I don't want to get Moonblast to death. So Necrozma and Ho-Oh come in, and the question is, who do I want now? Calyrex is a huge problem. I figured Neck would be the one. Gonna Hydro again here. Maybe T-Wave would be annoying, but I have again Aromatherapy. Plus, there's not too much I want to really pivot around on this, because it'll just get him. Jesus, fucking. Gonna Fire Blast. It's annoying. But the way he's playing is as if he doesn't even have Dynamax Cannon, which is weird. So I'll go Cali here, because it forces him to either sack this, or because you fear Nasty Plot. So it's not something you want, right? And so now forces Yveltal in on rocks. I don't need speed. Goes Lecky. Is this Scarf? Give me that. Goodbye. 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 He's probably swept there. Scarf of Yveltal, which I assume he was, or Choiced generally won't have Sucker Punch. So Once he allowed me to get +2, it was a wrap. So it was likely Specs Vel if he went Lecky first. Because if it was Scarf, you'd just go to Yveltal. So I know why he runs Choice Yveltal anymore. Not until Calyrex, maybe gets banned or whatever. Because it does have a centralizing aspect to it. Because it forces Yveltal on every team. Like, if you don't have an Yveltal, that team is going to find a hard time going far. It can. Because Calyrex, one thing about it is it's very predictable, but it's just so powerful that it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Astro Barrage is the best ghost move ever. It's like it's in doubles. That shit is so stupid. It hits both. Glacial Lance is dumb. That hits both. And I didn't know that, and I got messed up because I've been dabbling around in VGC, just having some fun, and managed to get up to I think 122 on the ladder. That's the highest I've gotten, so it's been a lot of fun. Slurpuff, huh? Slurpuff is an interesting one because it'll try to get, Sticky Web isn't even, it is good versus me. My Palkia is really good here. Just all my moves miss, so I'm not feeling that. What I think I could see me doing is forcing that Calyrex, forcing that forcing that Slurpuff to do something like Yawn or something, and I'd kill it. Because his Ogre is such a problem if it's right. So, like if he's trying to get to Unburden, Psyshock won't bring him there. But he webs. The reason I have no problems with this is because his only good Psyshock switching is Yveltal, which he probably expected me to go to, and then that would invite Xerneas to free me from the Yawn. So yeah, like you don't play around when you see Calyrex. Now he's Life Orb Xerneas, which is good news for the Rex, because Rocks plus Rex means I KOs every team, all of the team. And the dope part about it is that Rex comes in here. Vel comes in here on. Oh, he didn't switch. Interesting. He saw leftovers. That was actually, I don't think this guy knows what he's doing. He saw leftovers just now. There's no reason to go for. Yeah, I don't think he really. There's no reason to taunt there, unless he expected defog. Oh yeah, Xerneas does learn defog. I don't want this getting too low. So he should go to what's his face now? Necrozma. No. So I said I want to be careful, but see Oblivion Wing. I can't stop the wing. Because what I was wary of was Necrozma, but since mine has Thunder Wave and his likely doesn't have recovery, like he'll need a lot to get any kind of real momentum going before I kill him. So there it is. I could Thunder go hard Giratina helps check Calyrex. The reason I don't want to go to my Necrozma is because I can't hit his super effectively. So I'll go Giratina here. I'll Thunder Wave and then Hex him as he hits me with whatever he has. I'll eat one and I won't knock him out with Hex. Then I'll have to ensure that Calyrex is well checked after that. Alternatively, I could go to Necrozma, Thunder Wave. Somebody has to bite the dust as he starts boosting. It'd be Palkia. I think I like Palkia more, so I'll go guard Giratina. As I said, Thunder Waves, Maybe Hex will kill him if he's or because what would his item be, right? He takes around here. It could be a double down. I'd rather have Giratina alive. Yeah, he's Orb. Okay, so it might kill him here because Giratina is just so strong. Yep, okay. Jesus, I know it's strong, guys, but Necrozma, I'm just so used to living hits with its ability that reduces super effective hits. No, I'm not letting this go anywhere. Shadow Sneak, clutch. Especially because this might not even have a fire move. I mean a poison move. So I'll rest here. Oh yeah, they're just all carrying it now. Okay, so it's like the industry standard now. Gotcha. Yeah, my play here is just to Calyrex. He can't switch, though his Calyrex resists Psychic. Astral Barrage would just be too dangerous. Ooh. Even if he hit there, it didn't matter as long as the Eternatus was dead. So now all I need to do is just leave in my Calyrex. What do I even need to Shadow Ball? Yeah, I just leave it in to break any kind of sashes. If he attacks me directly, then I know that it's probably choiced. Okay, speed tie, right. And so now it doesn't matter what he does, because Giratina's Shadow Sneak will come through. So it's all about positioning, just like the last guy, right? I didn't technically really make any fancy plays. I just had a proper structure going into the game, and because of that proper structure, things just ran very smoothly. And so on the outside, like playing a player like that, you're like, man, I'm getting predicted, but you're really not getting predicted necessarily. It's not about prediction. So here comes the Ohko'D. We'll just get this young Sneak. I'll get a little bit of damage, you know what I'm saying? And then we hit you back with this young Thunder. Is he Scarf? Scarf could be annoying. He is. If he gets... Oh no, he's not Scarf. It's just webs. Ooh. That could be annoying. That could be annoying. Okay, Necrozma wasn't playing with the paralysis, because if he paralyzed my neck there, got full para and everything he needed, he could technically win. Yeah, I didn't think about that now, did I? So it probably would have been best to sack something else. Sack probably Necrozma at that point versus his Calyrex. Just so I could keep something faster than Kyogre webs. This is gonna be our last one to wrap it up. But yeah, how's everybody doing on this fine Sunday? I feel refreshed, guys. Losing is good. So good. So good. And I've actually been getting a lot of PMs of people just, in their personal lives, which is probably the most fulfilling thing you can ever get in anything, yeah. So we're gonna pause until I find one. Yeah. So Zekrom's something I really enjoy using. I don't know why, I just enjoy. One of my favorite teams to use back in X and Y was this Tapu Koko Scarf Zekrom team that I had with Doug Trio, and I'd like strap and Z move, and like just there's nothing like clicking a terrain boosted Bolt Strike. I don't know what it is about this mod. Maybe it's because it's one of the few of its typing. It's a bolster, something about it, man. And I've been using it in VGC, so nothing like clicking a Max Lightning that's terrain boosted. Oh, just love seeing those mons drop. Okay, so Yveltal, the key. and key Xerneas at absolute max, so I can beat that Zekrom. Also, Calyrex can beat it, but you know, that Calyrex is probably a better sleeper here, or Giratina. So many of them. I don't see Giratina sweeping. But yeah. So since Ferrothorn is the biggest impediment to my squad, speak of the devil, Fire Blast switching is, I have no reason not to click it. I could predict here just because he knows it's coming. It's funny that a water type can Fire Blast. Okay, so he switches to Mewtwo, which is a good mid ground. I really like that play a lot. So many options here. Vel, I don't want Vel taking any kind of serious damage. I know he never Fire Blast here. Side Strike always comes out. And question is, do I want to Thunder Wave here to punish Ferrothorn, so I got Giratina has no good switching, or do I want to punish in the long run with Rocks? I think Rocks are better, because the best Ferrothorn can do here is Leech Seed, and then we're back into the situation again. Unless he Thunder Waves. Nox, that makes sense too. I like having my water boost, but hey, do what you gotta do, you know. So now I can likely Thunder Wave the next time on the Ferrothorn. That way, Giratina, beyond a point, can, you know, overwhelm it. It's just one of those annoying mons. If you position yourself well, you'll be fine. I could see him pivoting back to the Ferrothorn. But at risks me getting the paralysis from just Thunder in and of itself on the Ferrothorn. Oh no. It's a big para. I didn't need the one on his. It's a big para for me. But as I said, there's so much value being taken from him, especially because now I'll be able to get Xerneas back. I mean, get Palkia back in versus Ferrothorn, and then there's nothing for you to stop my reign. So it's probably gonna hope for some luck here. I just feel it in my gut. No, he's like, nah, Brody, you would have gotten the luck too. I actually forgot that I shouldn't have allowed my Xerneas to get hit. See, forgetting the game plan. Bolt Strike, yeah. I went hard Xerneas in case he Dragon Dance there. Damn. Yeah, okay, good. Air quotes there. Because obviously now I know his Zekrom set. So I'll have to slow play this a bit more. Then oh yeah, I have aromatherapy, so I can actually heal my Palkia. Though at this point, I'll go hard Palk. He shouldn't be able to knock me out. Yeah. You should never go to. Should go to Yveltal. Here, which gives me the bit of chip on it. I don't know. I don't think I'll be able. I'll just use Giratina in the late game. Giratina can Shadow Sneak Sweep and Hex Sweep once I overwhelm everything else. Because the Zekrom, you know, Calyrex, as long as it doesn't boost, the Zekrom can't do too much. And he's probably starting to worry about. But Veltal is a pretty safe switch because they're all split up. But it's like, nah. He's happy to do boost? Okay. Alright, yeah. He gets it. He's like, nah. But this is an amazing position. This is actually better than the Veltal being in because now I know I get a free knock here. Ooh, that's dirty. That's dirty. I'm gonna knock again. Hopefully he knocks me back. Oh, not U-turns. Problem is, this Yveltal in and of itself is an issue now. I have two knockoffers. I want Ferrothorn's item gone. Ooh, it's a bad crit for you. Ah, that's a horrible turn for him, man. I didn't need any of that luck to win either, but it just blows. Because the moment Vel lost his boots, look at his Calyrex and his team. Especially because he tricked my item away. Because U-turn knockoff means he didn't have Sucker Punch. He had a Roost and probably Defog in that last slot, or Toxic or something. So Cali just ate him alive. And Giratina ate him alive as well. So ends the game quicker. Sorry for the hacks, bro. And yeah, hit the like button. We're almost 1700. We're like, what? I don't even pay attention to the Uber ladder too much, but we might even like sneak into casual top 10 here. Yeah, we're 70. Thought it just said 1670. There is no 1670 here. Let me refresh. Okay. Unless the ladder updated twice. There we are, 1662. Either it didn't update or it updated. Like it says 1670 right there. So it didn't update yet. So we are actually number 17. And so next live we should be at about top 10. Though we could push for now, but I don't want a super long live for this. So thanks for watching, guys. Hit the like button. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.